Afternoon. Today's workout is going to be a weight day, starting with a sumo squat tri extension. Take those legs, open them out as wide as you can, turn the toes out. Take your dumbbells together, either one or two dumbbells, it's your choice. Bring those dumbbells up overhead. We're going to squat all the way down. We're going to come up into a full extension. Everything goes down, everything goes up. Everything goes down, everything goes up. We're going to take this into a single arm row. We're going to do it in a split stance. Place the opposite dumbbell on the top of the thigh. Set yourself, make sure your core is engaged. Going into a single arm row. You're going to switch it out. We're on 40 seconds for each of our exercises today. You can either do 40 seconds on each arm, or you can take it as a 20-second split between the right arm and the left arm. We're then going to go into a reverse lunge, single arm press, and we're going to alternate. So you're going to place both your dumbbells up on your arms, on your shoulders. You're going to take it into your reverse lunge by engaging your core first, keeping your shoulders nice and tall. As you step back, you're going to press the dumbbell up and return. This can be a combined move, or you can choose to go into the reverse lunge first, then do a press. You might want to go into the reverse lunge, return, and then press. So any of these combinations. Obviously the optimal is to press while you lunge, forcing you to engage the core more. Make sure those legs are hip width apart or slightly wider and the feet are pointing forwards. We're then going to go into a forward lunge with rotation once again. You can use either one dumbbell or two. I'm going to do this as an alternating pattern, holding two dumbbells. Remember, when we lunge, we want to go over the bent leg. Squeeze and push back. Okay, nice deep lunge, or a step forward if you don't want to lunge. And a press back. Make sure you're engaging the core and you're keeping your torso nice and tall. Remember, it's a squeeze with the obliques. We're now going to take it into some Zottman curls. I'm going to set my stance, make sure my core is engaged, my knees are flat. Bring the arms up, rotate the hands. Take them down. I'm going to do the reverse for the return, up in the reverse, down, and I'll keep alternating. So just an automatic in and out pattern. Just working those forearms. And then we're going to go into a dumbbell diagonal raise. So dumbbells are going to be placed on your thighs. You're going to soften the knees, engage the core. We're going to squeeze up as though we're taking the bicep to meet the chin. The palm is going to face up to the ceiling and down. You don't want your shoulders to rotate. You want to make sure that you're keeping your core engaged and you're working that inner front delt, also the pec minor. We're going to go down onto the floor now. We're going to do flies as our first move. We're going to have the elevated legs or 45 legs. Arms are going to be slightly bent. I'm choosing to do the elevated legs, brings the core down more onto the floor. I'm going to imagine I'm squeezing that barrel. I'm going to squeeze those pecs and bring the arms back down. Trying not to touch the ground, squeeze and down. So we're going to exhale on the up, inhale on the down. Exhale on the up, inhale on the down. And then we're going to take this into our final move. It's going to be a dumbbell sit-up. I'm going to take the dumbbells in a chest press position. I'm going to flatten the legs. From here I'm going to come into a V-sit and a press. And then I'm going to come down. V-sit, the legs come up, so it's like a crunch. And I'm going to press those arms all the way up. So, before we start all our exercises, going forward, I'm assuming that you're just going to do your own short warm-up. We're going to go into the workout, and then you're going to do your own stretch to complete the morning's exercise. Thank you very much for joining me.